Hey guys, welcome back to RAID 272's video. Today I just wanted to sit here and talk for a little bit about TCG Shops Simulator. So I recently put out a video and I didn't really explain anything about that video. In this video I'm going to do a little bit of explaining about what I went through to get to where I'm at today. So I put around 507 hours into the game. I mean, not all of that would be active time. I have fell asleep one night on the game. But with all the screenshots that I've started with from the beginning of the game, from my very first screenshot, and then I started to realize as I went along in the game that I changed my shop along and got like way more stuff into it and explored the new stuff in the game because everything was brand new when this game came out. It wasn't even supposed to be released yet, which is insane. Some of these were, I just saved up a whole bunch of cards and then I had them just for me opening them, and then I was trying different designs and shelves and my expansion. I always had fun times on the cash register. And at the very early stages, not a lot of people knew to put boxes on like the top of these. I had no restock at all. And then I started putting them on top of the shelves. It looked really good from like when you first walked in. And I sold everything out and got tons of negative money, which I went completely negative this day, which it is possible to go negative in the game. And I refilled up everything, and by the end of that day I had $10,000. So the next day, 1,000. Every once in a while I'd show cards. And how many I had? 757. Another 54,000 on day 152. And my shop was completely changed by that time. A lot more space, a lot more different designs with the cards and stuff, so I could just pull tons of them. And then it evolved over time. This was the day that I got on and people were stacking up inside of each other for some reason at the cash register, but they weren't checking out at all. And that was because somebody was stuck and not getting to the cash register. And that's why these guys were just standing there. Yeah, that's another angle of it too. It's like, what is going on? Day 242 was a mess. All my boxes and I think this wasn't my first ghost, but this is one of my like, I was like, oh, that's insane, and then I got another one almost right after it. All of these, I started building a box field bit over time. Just started like throwing out my excess. Right in front of the pizza too. This is when I started storing a little bit of what I had. Like these were my duplicates at the time. Just shop level only 68, day 347. Almost a year in game already. I already was at 1,000 roughly a year in. Yep. $70. Another ghost. day. Get a new card. 365 days is an amazing achievement in game. It's not even an achievement you can get. Sold on tons and tons more boxes. And then I threw them all inside. It was just filled. That was the really hard coast to get. I was glad I got that one actually. And then Gigatron X. Day 400. $78,000 in supply. Take another picture for 7 days. And then I got the cool, like, the Beatles kind of thing where they were walking across the street. I was like, what is going on? And they changed my thing into a wall. Okay, so this day was when we had a bug with, like, the restock. So, like, they kept coming after the boxes you had open. And it's like, dude, that's my box. This is one of my most expensive cards, almost still to this day. I mean, I got a few new ones, but not for a very long time. Leaning Tower boxes. This is when I started having my restock too. Hey, 500 almost. Yeah. This is the day that they added the update for the ratings. I thought that was interesting that it had the Adam thing on it. And just pure disaster and chaos with the restock. $100,000. Over restock. Ultimatum. Same thing. Thought it was interesting. Day 666 and how is out of restock. Almost level 100 too. Same. And this is the day that I started changing up my restock. And I had a big skip where I took off a few days. And then I came back. Now I'm on day 745. This is all the excess stuff that I had at the time. Had all my restock shelves. And still, to this day, on day 800, still have not named my card shop. 300,000. The day that we got the play mats. I tried stacking it as high as the cashew. And then I thought this was the funniest day. It was funny that I was breaking up friendships because I didn't have stuff in my shop because I was waiting for it to sell out again on day 873. And then by day 900, I did the same thing. Redid my entire restart. And brings us to now and how optimized my shop is and how all my employees show up on time now. Still got just as many codes and still having a very good time. But this was a great showcase of my screenshots over the time on this game and how I've had fun. I got every achievement, and my new goal now is to wait till I get to day 1000 and then carry on until I get every single card pack in the game. It's my goal. It's what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys liked this video and subscribe sometime. This is just gonna be a new thing now. Alright, you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching.